everyone! Today I designed the worst Minecraft escape room ever. Not because it's difficult, no, but because it's a complete opposite of that. So bad that you can literally escape it in the first 2 seconds. And to make things even worse, I will be solving it. In the most complicated way I could think of. Failed puzzles, terrible room designs, way too obvious solutions. This escape room's got them all. And I understand why wouldn't you want to watch this. In that case, you're free to go. But if you are ready for the next few minutes of pure cringe, let's begin. I am trapped in the most impossible and difficult Minecraft escape room, and you can tell that because it was built by my friend. To start off, I am in a Bedrock turret with nothing in my inventory. I supposed I had to make it out of the turret and started looking around. I immediately used F5 to look outside of the turret, and after a little bit of time I saw I was standing on an item frame with an ender pearl on it. I also noticed that there was a little window. I won't be able to fit through it in any way except... You already know what I did. I aligned myself perfectly and threw the ender pearl into the next room. I noticed that it was only 3 blocks tall, and all that was in it were 2 spruce logs, a crafting table, and a 2-block wide crawl tunnel. I knew what I had to do. I turned logs into planks, and instead of making a trap door, I made a boat. Now, you know that boats are overpowered in escape rooms. It's because you can fit them easily into a crawl tunnel like this. So that's what I did, and after hopping into the boat, I quickly dismounted it, so I would end up in a crawl tunnel. Then I of course left the crafting table and the boat where they were, because I'll barely even need them later. In the next room, all I could see was a 2-block jump, 2 stairs in the corner, an item frame just out of reach, and some lava right here. I was a bit confused since I only had 3 planks to work with, so I started right-clicking the lava to see if there's anything behind it, and I found a barrel with these items in it. I started to realize what I needed these items for. I had to make a fishing pole to get that inaccessible oak plank, so I turned my planks into sticks and realized I needed a crafting table to make the fishing pole. I had to go into the last room to get it, and I might know how. If you put stairs like so, then break one of them, you will end up clipped inside a block while crouching. And when you log off and rejoin, you will face through the ceiling, jump, and easily... Wait, so it doesn't work? It does. Well, good thing there's a boat right here. After grabbing the crafting table, going back to the room 2 and crafting a fishing pole, I broke the item frame, took the plank, and used it to escape this room. And this time, I learned my lesson. So I left the crafting table where it was again. The next room was a TNT room, a very dangerous one, because if you break a single TNT, a layer of observers will detect it and set off a TNT outside, exploding everything. Do you see a problem with this TNT room design? Of course not, because it doesn't have any. In the corner there was a piston, and I knew what to do. I had to make a cannon to launch myself all the way up to the exit. So I crafted my slime balls into a slime block, and I still had to somehow power the piston, so I made a button out of my only plank. Except I realized that if I would power the piston, TNT would power with it, and I would be screwed. So instead, I ran back into the last room, grabbed the stairs, and pillared up to the exit. The final room was just a chest with nothing in it. I had to somehow make this big jump with just the chest. I was really confused, until 5 minutes later I looked into the chest again and realized that there were 4 light gray glass panes in it. This item is invisible in the inventory, that's why I didn't notice it at first. So I grabbed all the glass panes and bridged all the way to the other side. There I saw a sign saying here and pointing down, so I assumed I had to place a block there to finally escape. But I didn't have any placeable items with me, so I ran all the way back to the room with the crafting table, took the table and brought it all the way back to the sign and placed it under it. And guess what? It worked! I successfully escaped the world's hardest escape room, and there was no way for me to escape any other way than I showed you. Of course, this video is not meant to bully or harm anyone, so don't start any drama in the comments or, well, anywhere, but if you want to debunk this escape room, you're free to do it because it was meant to be debunked. Thank you for watching, and did you notice that we are halfway to 100 subscribers? So subscribe and we will reach our goal. Anyway, I hope you all will have a great day. Bye! day 4 of pulling as many blocks as views in the last video.